months of age. One dead president turned the page. Till 64 we thought we had it all, and the American dream became hard to recall. So now I push the button, pull the chain, flipping through the channels and rock my brain. An American dream and I'm running away to a time where things will get a little better someday. Maybe things will get a little better. I wanna take my girl to a Rockwell world, find a little house, a sleepy town. I wanna hear Paul Harvey on the radio telling how the dream has come back around. Instead I push the button, pull the chain, flipping through the channels and rock my brain. An American dream and I'm running away to a time where things will get a little better someday. Maybe things will get a little better.
This is Gary Howey's Outdoorsmen Adventures, brought to you by Winchester Ammunition. We don't just make ammunition, we use it just like you for hunting and shooting. The Boat Farm, Lamar's, and Hinton, Iowa, where we match the perfect boat to your fishing needs. South Dakota's Missouri River Tourism. Come and explore the Missouri River of South Dakota. Northland Fishing Tackle, the fisherman's favorite. Country Vet Dog Food, loved by pets, trusted by owners. Frable, trusted fishing gear since 1938. Wrangler Pro Gear, it's always hunting season around here. Pheasants Forever, the Habitat Conservation Organization. Offshore Tackle, the leader in trolling technology. Zipple Bay Resort, set your hook on a great vacation on Minnesota's Lake of the Woods. Grosenberg Implement, your full-service John Deere dealer, serving northeast Nebraska and south central South Dakota since 1937.
Welcome to another Outdoorsmen Adventures. The 2014 spring turkey season was a strange one. Seemed like the areas where last year had good numbers of birds were now almost void of birds. High winds hampered us all season long, making it near impossible for us to hear the birds and for them to hear us. When we did find the larger groups of birds, they were bunched up near a food source in areas we weren't allowed to hunt. In past years, both Larry and I had birds coming into the call. Once a tom spotted our decoy, he went into full strut. Larry drew a bead on him, fired, and down he went. Bird number one was down.
Went down hard, Gary. I mean, really hard. Yeah, he did. Okay, Gary, we got a nice bird here. He's got a really nice beard. It's probably 2, maybe 3-year-old. Pretty bird. They are so pretty in the springtime. Got a nice fan.
We'll have more Outdoorsmen Adventures after these messages.
You've been fishing and hunting for years. When you finally get that trophy of a lifetime, let Tennis Taxidermy, Watertown, South Dakota, create a lifelike mount that you'll be proud to display. With over 17 years' experience, Sean Tennis has brought hunters and anglers trophies to life, giving them the opportunity to relive their trips of a lifetime for years to come. Sean Tennis, a full-time taxidermist, creating one lifelike trophy at a time.
Dakota Decoys Extreme Honkers, rugged durability, and the new Extreme Mallards. Realism that's unrivaled. The migration stops here.
If you're looking for excellent fishing, hunting, boating, and vacation destinations, you'll want to come and experience South Dakota's Missouri River on Lakes Oahe, Sharp, Francis Case, and Lewis and Clark, where you'll find great fishing, hunting, boating, and vacation destinations. Check out South Dakota Missouri River Tourism at sdmissouririver.com. This portion of Outdoorsmen Adventures is brought to you by Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
On all the land we hunted, we saw very few jakes and few satellite birds as the toms were grouped together. What we did see was an overabundance of hens, which always makes hunting harder. In years past, when the hen numbers were down, it was not hard at all to call a tom in. Yeah! Wow. This year we had toms strutting and gobbling, but not moving away from their hens, standing out 100 yards or so, waiting for the hen to come to them. The toms we were working would gobble on the roost. If we were lucky, the toms on the roost would gobble once. Once on the ground, they shut up, using their excellent vision to look things over.
That didn't work. We had the hen in, she was calling. She pulled something in. We came this morning. We weren't sure the turkeys were roosting. We drove in and I'm sure they saw us. We didn't call the hen in from behind us, but the toms all went over the hill, so we kind of slam over the top and see if we can't figure out where they're at.
Come to hunt State of Fish. Experience the outdoor paradise and world-class hospitality of Watertown. South Dakota, there's no place like it.
Chuck Cross Guide Service, South Dakota hunting and fishing at its best. South Dakota is a world-class destination for those who love hunting ring-necked pheasants. Cross Guide Service has the land, excellent habitat, the birds, and the accommodations to make your next hunt one to remember. Cross Guide Service has it all and also offers a combination hunting and fishing trip, as late season walleye fishing is some of the best there is. For the hunt of a lifetime, it's Chuck Cross Guide Service, Gettysburg, South Dakota.
Hi, Dave Genge here with some exciting news. This is the FLX-28, a winter fishing sonar system that is a true game changer. It has digital depth, auto ranging, and 5 color display options, and tons of other great features, all packed into one amazing unit, the FLX-28. And check out the DD100. Fits any Vexilar flasher and gives you digital depth readout, plus your battery status. To learn more about all these great Vexilar products, go to Vexilar.com.
This portion of Outdoorsmen Adventures is brought to you by Cowboy Country Store and Cowboy Bait and Ammo with 7 locations. Cowboy Country Stores has everything the fisherman or hunter needs.
I'm Dr. Chris from Cedar County Veterinary Services, and today my volunteer Patches and I will be showing you how you can do routine ear cleaning on your dog to hopefully prevent an ear infection, and what we'll do if your dog does get an ear infection here at the vet clinic. To start out with, what we'll do is just start with a basic ear exam. It's important to remember that there's a couple of conditions that predispose dogs to getting an ear infection. One is certainly environment. Dogs like Labradors that tend to spend a lot of time in the water get moisture down in that ear canal, which is a perfect environment for yeast and bacteria to grow. The other thing is certainly conformation. Dogs like Spaniels, like Patches here, tend to have very big pendulous ears with a lot of hair in them. That also traps moisture down there, creates a warm, dark environment, which is perfect for pathogens to grow in. So when we start out looking at our ear exam, what we want to do is take a close look at the external part of the ear itself. Make sure we don't have any cuts, any scratches. Sometimes they're caused by a long day hunting. Sometimes they're actually caused by the dog itself. We know ear infections are quite itchy, and a dog can actually create sores as they're scratching a sore ear. The next thing we'll do is look down in that ear canal, make sure we don't have any foreign bodies like grass awns, any sticks, or potentially a lot of hair like with a Spaniel type breed. Here at the vet clinic we have a useful instrument called an otoscope that's important to look down and find the ear canal or the tympanic membrane on a dog. We know if we're going to treat with a topical medication that we put in the ear itself, if we have a tear in that ear canal, it can actually be toxic to the inner ear, resulting in deafness. So always want to make sure we have intact membranes before we start treatment. So to do that, we'll take a quick look in here, pull the ear clear out so we can get down to the horizontal part and make sure that looks good. Great on that side. Switch around to the other. We know there's an eardrum on both sides. Look down in there, and it looks good. Sometimes that's quite difficult to do if a dog does have a painful ear. If that's the case, we might have to treat with oral medication rather than systemic. Next, we'll show you how to do an ear cleaning, which is a great thing you can do once a week, certainly after a long day hunting, or just for maintenance at home whenever you're sitting on the sofa looking for something quick to do. What we'll do is put some type of an ear cleaner deep down in that canal. Important to use something that's non-abrasive and that's not going to irritate the ear canal, especially if there's a little infection going on. You can use a cotton ball in that ear to make sure we don't get the solution washed out before we want to. And then you want to massage deep around the base of that cartilage that makes the base of the ear up. By massaging there for 30 to 60 seconds, we'll make sure we get that solution clear down into the horizontal part of that ear canal, where a lot of the infection tends to resolve. A little bit painful today. Then we can take that cotton ball, use it to wipe out any external debris, and let them shake their head, which they often do on cue. We'll go over and do the other side. Same thing, we'll put a lot of solution down in that ear canal. Essentially want to fill it all the way up. Use a cotton ball to plug it, and then massage the cartilage on the base of the ear to work it clear down inside. Usually it's not painful, they tend to lean into it. If they do have an infection, you might get a little squeal because it is a little cold and irritating on a painful ear. Again, use that cotton ball to clean out the external part and see if she'll shake again. Not this time, all right. Oh, there it is, a little late. Alrighty, so again, just some good preventative care you can do at home. Certainly if you're noticing an ear looks really red, really irritated, if when you're manipulating those ears you get some cries from your dog, probably have an ear infection that would require some treatment that we can certainly provide you with here at Cedar County Vet.
Make it quick. Get locked. Make it lethal. As a new generation of Winchester finds its mark, you make history, and another one makes the mantle. Longbeard XR by Winchester.
Top Gun Hunting Ranch for some of the finest in pheasant hunting. Lifelong memories are waiting to be made in the fields and wetlands of Top Gun Hunting Ranch. With excellent bird numbers, first-class accommodations, seasoned guides, and championship quality dogs, the folks at Top Gun are focused on giving you a memorable quality South Dakota pheasant hunt. Top Gun Hunting Ranch, Howard, South Dakota. Offshore planer boards move your baits off to the side and away from the boat, allowing you to quickly and easily spread your lines out.
It will pull the flag down if you get a weed or a small fish or the big fish that you're targeting so that you'll know you have a bite.
Offshore side planers are ideal for a walleye and most freshwater fish. Be prepared when you hit the water. Purchase your offshore tackle products at your local dealer or order online at www.offshoretackle.com. This portion of Outdoorsmen Adventures is brought to you by Sportsman's Cove, Webster, South Dakota.
It seemed like every time we had a tom responding, an old hen would get in the mix. When this happens, we generally start working on the hen, working on her hard, attempting to draw her and the tom to us. This season, it just did not seem to work. On one occasion, we had worked several tom for over an hour and not hear anything, we decided to move. As we adjusted ourselves, ready to get up and move, we spotted something off to the right. A silent tom had walked across the valley a couple of 100 yards off to our right and was giving us the eye, too late as he had already spotted us. There's more Outdoorsmen Adventures after these words from our sponsors. Looking for a year-round vacation destination that has everything the hunter and fisherman has been looking for? Well, look no further. Zipple Bay on beautiful Lake of the Woods has it all. Excellent accommodations featuring cabins, log homes, swimming pool, boat rental, and charter boat fishing. Lake of the Woods, a world-class fisheries, offer the best chance for trophy walleye and northern pike in the Midwest. In the winter, there's ice fishing in heated ice houses, dark houses, and tip-up houses with sleeper houses also available. Zipple Bay has everything the fisherman, hunter, and family vacationer is looking for.
Add something natural to your best friend's diet with Country Vet Naturals. You've told us you want a natural dog food that's made here in the United States, and we've come through with Country Vet Naturals in 4 formulas. There's Active Athlete, Healthy Diet, the Senior Formula, a formula for puppies, and there's our Quick Bite cookies. Every bag loaded with natural goodness for the hunt or for the home. Find a dealer and learn more online at countryvetnaturals.com. Country Vet, loved by pets, trusted by owners.
Since 1967, Christensen Well and Irrigation has been serving Nebraska and South Dakota. A family-owned and operated business that can take care of all your water needs. From start to finish, Christensen Well and Irrigation can do it all. At Christensen Well and Irrigation, we drill them all. House, commercial, irrigation, farm stock, and geothermal wells. For over 20 years, Christensen Well and Irrigation has been installing T&L center pivot irrigation systems. Proven technology that works. Christensen Well and Irrigation is your one-stop T&L system irrigation dealer, servicing all brands of pivots and pumps. For all your water needs, one call does it all. It's Christensen Well and Irrigation. This portion of Outdoorsmen Adventures is brought to you by Interstate Batteries, Sioux City, Iowa, the official battery of the great outdoors.
Then, on one of our last hunts, where we had birds all around us, we worked there for over 2 hours, and after hearing nothing, I told my cameraman we'd give it 15 more minutes. As I watched a tom, which had been working us and been pulled away from a hen, my cameraman whispered. As I turned his way, there was a big tom, which had come in over the hill silently, strutting in our decoy. I let him make one pass around the decoys and tipped him over. He didn't gobble at all coming in. We've been sitting there for about 2 hours. We've seen toms going every direction. And we heard one gobble down there. There was some hens working down there. And I was about ready to give up, and walked in, so we'll take him. About 9 inches. But mercy. Tell you what, he came in quiet, and I pulled some of his tail feathers out. But it's a nice bird. Very nice bird. The wind's been killing us out here. It's just been tough. But he's got long spurs. Look at this. Mature bird. Nice long spurs. They got to be an inch and a quarter. Nice beard. Beautiful bird. I gave him just a little bit of time to strut and work around a little bit. Tried to get his head up. He didn't want to bring it up, but finally brought it up and we tipped him over. So a dandy bird. There are times when nothing seems to work and you are seriously wondering what you're doing out there. However, when it comes together, it's worth it. And when next season comes, no matter what the last season was like, you can bet long before sunup, I and my cameraman will be out looking for a tom. Hey, I'd like to thank our sponsors, thank Larry for hunting with me, and thank you folks for watching. We'll see you next time, right here, when we bring you another of our Outdoorsmen Adventures. Looking for more outdoor information and videos? Check out our webpage, outdoorsmanadventure.com, and our Outdoorsman Adventure Facebook page. Let us not forget that freedom isn't free, and to take time to thank our veterans for all that they've done for us.
That's what I call hunting.